Welcome back to Braintree Today. I'm Martha Konstandinidis and you're watching BCAM TV. Now we'll be getting into our latest stories from the week. Welcome back to Braintree Today. I'm Martha Konstandinidis and you're watching BCAM TV. Now we'll be getting into our latest stories from the week. In the ongoing conflict between Israel and Hamas, local reports say the Rafah crossing between Egypt and Gaza will be reopened on Friday from the Egyptian side to deliver humanitarian aid to Gaza. On Thursday, the U.S. State Department issued a rare worldwide caution alert to advise all U.S. citizens abroad to exercise increased caution, citing increased tensions in various locations around the world, the potential for terrorist attacks, demonstrations, or violent actions against U.S. citizens and interests. The alert comes as protests have erupted throughout the Middle East in response to the Israel-Hamas war, with many demonstrators targeting U.S. diplomatic compounds. The State Department has raised the travel advisory for Lebanon and Israel to the highest level and has authorized non-emergency U.S. government personnel and family members to depart. On Tuesday, hundreds of grieving residents held a vigil in Plainfield, Illinois, to honor 6-year-old Wadea Al-Fayoume, a Palestinian boy who was stabbed to death because of his ethnic and religious background. The boy's father, Odeh, spoke to the crowd briefly in Arabic, telling stories of his son. During his speech, Odeh referenced the now widely shared photo of his son celebrating his birthday days before he was killed. In his statement, Odeh said, quote, "Do you know what Wadea is doing in this picture? He was waiting for me to complete the half of the heart he was making," end quote. Wadea was stabbed 26 times at his home by his family's landlord on Saturday, the Will County Sheriff's Office said. According to authorities, his mother, 32-year-old Hanan Shahin, also suffered more than a dozen stab wounds but survived. Now in other news, Netflix, the streaming giant, is making its scariest move yet and is again hiking the platform's streaming prices. The premium plan, currently at $19.99 a month, will go up $3 to $22.99 a month. The basic plan, that is currently $9.99 a month, will go up to $11.99 a month. But the $6.99 a month ad-supported plan and the standard plan for $15.49 a month will both stay the same. So if you're looking for a good scare this season, make sure to check out your Netflix bill next month. A recall has been issued by Little Sleepies of almost 500,000 baby blankets for a potential choking hazard. The recall involves roughly 450,000 sleepy head loveys and bandana bibs. It says the care instruction label on the product can detach, posing a choking hazard. Consumers should immediately take the recalled sleepy head loveys and bandana bibs away from children and remove the care instruction label to eliminate the hazard. Or, if consumers do not wish to remove the label, they can return the products using prepaid shipping from the company for a full refund. Consumers can go to Little Sleepies online at littlesleepies.com/pagesrecall. Consumers can also email Little Sleepies at hello@littlesleepies.com or call toll-free at 866-330-3353 for more information. Thanks for watching Braintree Today. We'll be right back with more after the break.
Hi, I'm State Representative Bruce Ayers, and I'd like to introduce you to the Helping Hand program. With rising healthcare costs, all too often we hear stories about our seniors, veterans, and neighbors who may not have the proper insurance coverage they need for durable medical equipment. These individuals may be living on a fixed income and may not have the financial resources necessary to cover the costs of the equipment they need. We have a solution. The Helping Hand program provides free, durable medical equipment to residents in need. Items such as wheelchairs, walkers, crutches, canes, commodes, tub seats, and hospital beds are available through the program. We receive donations of lightly used equipment and store them at our facility in North Quincy. If you're in need of any of these items, you can pick them up free of charge and return them after any length of time.
My scooter has improved my mobility and independence. Thanks to Helping Hand, I can go to the store, visit the boardwalk, and do so much more.
Helping Hand is a great resource for people who don't have insurance coverage.
The Helping Hand program is successful thanks to the generosity of people who have donated durable medical equipment to our inventory. For more information about the program or to fill out an equipment request form, visit our website or call 617-472-9877. If you know someone in need of these items, we're always available to lend a helping hand.
Welcome back. On Monday, October 16th, community leaders and Braintree residents gathered together at Town Hall to conduct a community prayer for Israel. Members of town government and the Jewish community spoke during the prayer, including Mayor Charles Kokoris, Dr. Peter Kurtzberg, Reverend Bo Rivers, and many more. Here's more from the community prayer.
Thank you for coming and showing your support for Israel as we mourn the death of so many innocent individuals that have been slaughtered, and pray for the safe return of almost 200 men, women, and children currently being held hostage by Hamas in Gaza, including Americans.
We've tried over the years to make sure that our community stands together as one, and this is an opportunity for us to all come together to grieve and to recognize the terrible, terrible events that took place in Israel. And it's important that we have all of our different religious groups that are making tonight to really come together as one community. And it's really been the way that we've done things over the last few years. We celebrate everybody's religion, we celebrate everyone's culture. But this is a situation where just sheer destruction and an outright assault on Israel. And it's important that we as Americans recognize the tragedy that is taking place, and that we come together and pray as one so that we can make sure that the lives that have been lost are remembered, and those who are still held hostage will be let go freely and come back to us. So I just want to thank Dr. K for putting this together, and it's amazing how many folks are here tonight. It just shows the unity of our community and how much love and respect we have for one another. But it's very important for us to recognize what has happened and to make sure that we show our support, and we are here not only to show our support, but also to mourn with you for the great loss that has occurred.
I want to thank Peter and Mayor Kokoros for making this gathering possible this evening. It's an honor to be with you in our grief. Martha and Waitstill Sharp were American Unitarian aid workers who helped thousands of Jews, intellectuals, and children in Prague, Lisbon, and southern France during the Nazi occupation of Europe, and were honored as Righteous Among Nations in 2006. Martha was a social worker, and her husband Waitstill was a Unitarian minister. And so I say before you, as the Unitarian Universalist minister of All Souls Braintree, I stand before you this evening on the shoulders of giants, as your neighbor and as a friend of the global Jewish community. The symbol of Unitarian Universalism is a flaming chalice, which you see beside me. It was designed by Hans Deutsch during World War II to represent the Unitarian Service Committee. The committee was part of a covert operation that helped thousands of Jews escape persecution and death. Born as a symbol of religious freedom, our flaming chalice has come to represent our highest aspirations, and it is lit at the beginning of every service. And in honor of our historical connections, I would like to light this chalice this evening.
Dave's Hot Chicken is opening a new restaurant in Massachusetts this week, and it's right in your neighborhood. On October 20th, the late-night pop-up turned hot chicken sensation is officially opening its newest location at 30 Forbes Boulevard. According to the chain, the Braintree location will be opening Sunday through Thursday from 10:30 a.m. until 11 p.m. and Friday and Saturday from 10:30 a.m. until midnight. In 2017, Dave's was created when 4 friends scraped together $900 to purchase a fryer and started serving up tenders at their pop-up in an East Hollywood parking lot. Rapper and singer Drake took notice in 2021 and became a significant investor in the concept. Now, the hot chicken joint has more than 700 locations nationwide in the development pipeline, with restaurants across Massachusetts including Newton, Woburn, Boston, Chelmsford, and Framingham. A new general store has opened its doors in Braintree at 353 Washington Street by the name of Schubert Provisions. The new store carries locally made beer and wine, everyday provisions like nuts, grains, peanut butter, and cereal, along with local produce, homegrown flowers, and plant-based meat, chicken, and fish alternatives. The owners are longtime vegetarians turned vegan, and the store marks their 3rd business enterprise together in the last decade. While still operating their popular vegan taco restaurant in Somerville, Taco Party, the couple are working on building out their new venture as a local business using local products. The Dickens Festival Holiday Craft Fair is a beloved Braintree tradition and will be back for their 29th annual festival in November. Held on the Saturday before Thanksgiving, All Souls Church is transformed into a festive Victorian marketplace decked out for the Christmas season. The Dickens Festival is a touchstone for the holidays that offers our community the gift of a traditional holiday experience, filled with good cheer and good fun. This year, the Dickens Festival will take place on Saturday, November 18th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 196 Elm Street. Admission is free, and you'll even get a free visit with Santa to take pictures. For vendors looking to register for a space at the festival, head to allsoulsbraintree.org. The town of Braintree is holding another seasonal family flu clinic on Monday, October 23rd. From 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., you can head to the Town Hall's Cahill Auditorium to get your annual flu shot. The flu clinic is first come, first served and is offered to adults 18 years and older and students in grades 5 through 12. If you're planning on heading over to get your flu shot, make sure to bring your health insurance cards with you. Again, the family flu clinic is this Monday, October 23rd from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Braintree Town Hall. The Mayor's Office has lined up a number of autumn activities for 2023 in partnership with the Braintree Recreation Department. A few coming up include a Monster Mash dance party on Saturday, October 28th at Braintree Town Hall. Cost is $10 and includes pizza along with water or soda. Grades 3 to 5 can attend between 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. and grades 6 to 8 from 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. All participants are encouraged to come in costume, as there will be costume contests and Halloween-themed games. To sign up, log on to BraintreeRec.com. Then, on Tuesday, November 7th, the Recreation Department will be hosting a trip to the John F. Kennedy Presidential Library and Museum for students in grades 3 to 8. Cost is $15 and includes round-trip bus transportation from the recreation offices at 74 Pond Street. The bus will leave Braintree at 9:15 a.m. and return around 2 p.m. The trip includes a stop for lunch at Sullivan's Castle Island. The cost of lunch is not included. Again, to sign up for either one of these events, head to BraintreeRec.com. Thank you for watching Braintree Today on BCAM TV. We'll be right back with more stories in the area.
It's that time of the year again, flu season. Getting vaccinated against the flu and COVID-19 can help keep you, your family, and your community healthy. You can even get both vaccines at the same time. Visit mass.gov/flushot to learn more.
Welcome back to Braintree Today. Now let's get right into more stories. On Wednesday, members of the Massachusetts House of Representatives approved legislation that revises the state's already strict gun laws after releasing the bill from committee. This, in turn, bypasses any input from the Senate. The bill was approved in a 120-38 vote, with Republican legislators voting nearly unanimously in the opposition. The bill has been formulated to address perceived deficiencies in the state's gun laws after the 2022 Supreme Court decision, New York State Rifle and Pistol Association versus Bruin, that struck down the state's century-old public carry licensing law. The bill reaffirmed the state's decades-old ban on assault rifles, revising the list to address advances in technology. It also outlines areas where firearms are prohibited, like schools, certain public or governmental buildings, polling places, and other specified areas. On Monday, hundreds of people walked through Copley Square in Boston in a massive demonstration in support of the people of Palestine. Crowds gathered outside of the Boston Public Library around 6 p.m., where a number of speakers addressed Israel's ongoing bomb attacks against Gaza that has left thousands of people dead. The crowd walked down to the Israel consulate before returning to Copley Square for more speeches. It's been a fixture along Route 1 in Walpole for many years. The iconic Red Wing Diner is now for sale for over $1 million. The restaurant, which opened in the 30s, is well known to locals and Patriots fans as it's just a mile down the road from Gillette Stadium. It is well known for its fried seafood, among other items. The owners closed the restaurant for what they said were repairs on September 5th, and instead of reopening, a for sale sign appeared outside the diner this past week. The 2,727 square foot restaurant and 5-acre property is now listed at $1.35 million. As Quincy continues into their next phase of development for the downtown district, talks of a new Trader Joe's may be in the works. According to Hingham-based Atlantic Development President DJ McKinnon, a plan includes 300 apartments, a large city-owned parking garage, and 20,000 square feet of retail space anchored by an unnamed specialty grocer at the site of the IHOP next to General's Bridge. Officials and the developer wouldn't name the specialty grocer, but Quincy Police Sergeant Pat Faherty told the Patriot Ledger that in June, while patrolling the area, he saw Trader Joe's personnel holding plans and large drawings on the property. At this time, Trader Joe's has not confirmed a Quincy location. It's that time of year again where acorns start falling from trees with a vengeance. This year, Mass Wildlife is saying this year could be a potential masting year. Masting is when oak trees will drop all of their acorns together all at the same time. It's an evolutionary process that works to overwhelm predators by covering the ground with acorns. The hope is that some survive becoming food if they all fall at once. Martin Feehan, Mass Wildlife deer and moose biologist, says that some clues of a masting year can be seen by looking at the weather. Since last year was extremely dry, many of the oaks went dormant. This fact, coupled with the wet summer, could lead to a masting year. So be careful and watch overhead for any falling acorns. Thanks for watching Braintree Today. We'll be right back with more in entertainment.
Meet James. He was surprised to find out that he has elevated blood pressure, which could turn into high blood pressure. So he talked with his doctor about a healthy path to get his numbers down. He quit smoking, which makes a big difference for his overall heart health. He also cut down on salt by watching out for high sodium on food labels and added a 30-minute walk 5 days a week to his routine. These healthy steps weren't easy, but lowering his blood pressure was worth it. Learn more about his healthy path.
Welcome back to Braintree Today. Halloween is almost here, and that means it's time to bust out your best fluffy blanket and turn on a spooky film. In honor of spooky season, we have 3 movie recommendations for you to watch. First up, the Addams Family focuses on a bizarre family who reconnect with whom they believe to be their long-lost relative, Uncle Fester. However, when the family starts to grow suspicious, Fester gets the Addams evicted from their home. With the realization that the Addams family fortune is in danger, the Addams must get together to challenge Fester. You can watch The Addams Family now on Paramount+. Next, Halloween focuses on Michael Myers, who at 6 years old brutally murdered his older sister and was locked away for 15 years. While being transferred for a court date, a 21-year-old Michael Myers steals a car and escapes Smith's Grove. He returns to his quiet hometown of Haddonfield, Illinois, where he looks for his next victims. You can watch Halloween now on Amazon Prime. And finally, in entertainment, Monster House focuses on 3 kids who discover that the house across the street is a living, breathing monster that means them harm. With Halloween approaching, the trio must find a way to destroy the structure before innocent trick-or-treaters meet ghastly ends. You can watch Monster House now on Hulu. That'll do it for news today. Remember, if you're a customer of Verizon, you can watch BCAM TV in high definition on channel 2128. I'm Martha Konstandinidis, and thank you for watching Braintree today on BCAM TV. Well, stay safe and we'll see you next time.